Coach, 10 assists in that first quarter, 30 for the game, second straight game with 30 assists. What stands out about the ball movement, specifically these last two games?
Well, I think that one, it got started off our defense, the activity to get into the open floor, and then creating space, attacking space, but doing something for someone else. I think they all shared in running the floor, cutting, and playing off the cut. And when we do that, we create good shots for each other. So we got into a good rhythm. And then, I thought the defense was terrific, but then the willingness to share the ball is huge for us.
Kind of with that, the Pistons have struggled with turnovers a lot this year. Is the main thing for your guys preaching intensity and pressure just because it is a team that is turnover prone and being able to turn that into easy offense?
No, the one thing that they've played really good basketball. They really have. I've watched a number of their games, and this team is a very, very good team. They're very dynamic, and they could hurt you with their speed. They can hurt you off the dribble. The backcourt is dynamic, and then the shooting they added in their bigs, the activity of their bigs is huge. And so, we were concerned. We knew we had to be ready for the start of the game, and I think that's important for us. And then you got to play it 48 minutes against them. If you let your guard down, they can put points up quickly on you. And so I thought we were tied together. I loved the way OG played. I thought his activity was phenomenal for us. He's so disruptive, and then getting out and making plays off of transition, getting those easy baskets, I think gets everyone into rhythm. And then when everyone's touching the ball and everyone's cutting like that, it's you get a lot of easy buckets too. It's not just the threes, and the volume of the threes has gone way up. But we know there's a lot of things we got to improve upon also. So. We're moving in the right direction, but there's a lot of work that needs to be done.
You mentioned the other day about when Josh cuts, it opens things up. It looked like today, Jalen was doing it. Mikel, I think Carl had a really nice pass to Jalen on one. Just kind of, is that?
Well, yeah, and Carl is very, very unselfish, and so our guards are going to get a lot of pressure. And if we move without the ball and we make quick decisions, and if you cut and you're open, and you're going to get it makes you cut hard. And even if you don't get it, what you're doing is creating an open shot for the next guy that's behind you. And so I think all the movement is really good for us. And then let the game tell you what to do. So we talk about making deep paint decisions. And so sometimes there's a cut, we drive off the back of the cutter, and then that creates an easy shot for someone else. And oftentimes when you help somebody else, you end up helping yourself. So keep working together, and when we work together, our offense is going to be very good.
With Cat, he's shooting 65% on three-pointers. You mentioned the passing at 7 assists, including that behind the back. Is this what you envisioned this offense looking like when you got it?
And it's everybody, I think the more that they work together, but Cat's skill set, because of the shooting, you have to be up on him, right? And then what that does is it opens up the cutting. And the harder we cut, the more we're going to get easy buckets. We're going to get open threes, and his willingness to share the ball and make plays for his teammates. And then Jalen they're developing really good chemistry off of it. And it's, a lot of it is them seeing things, playing out of the pocket. We had a number of plays in which Jalen found guys in the pocket, Cam found guys in the pocket. We ended up with corner threes off that. And so let the game tell you what to do. If they pull in, hit the open man. Just trust the pass. And that's the way that we're playing right now. And but again, we'll take a look at the film, and we know we got to clean some things up, and defensively continue to work.
You've had a lot of praise for OG lately, and you've coached a lot of great defenders in this league. Is there anything about him that separates him from other guys that you've coached in the past?
Yeah, it's hard to say, in terms of comparing guys to each other. I think each guy is unique, and there's things about him that are so unique and different. His size, his strength, his speed, his anticipation, his ability to read and to see things ahead. When you see things ahead, it makes you quicker. And I think that leads to a lot of disruption. And he knows how to read plays. And if someone's loose with the ball, and He's very active with his hands and disruptive off the ball, but he's also very good on the ball, and he's super long. And so he can fly by you, and he can come back into the play and still impact the shot. I think his pick and roll defense is unique, and then the fact that he can switch onto everybody, so that makes him very unique. And to me, he's it's great for our team, and I think his teammates, his coaches, the organization, we know how valuable he is to us. He's really invaluable.
How many you talk about playing a 48-minute game? I think today you guys were up 26 after one, but never let them make that run. I don't think they ever got within 22 after the first quarter.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do in an NBA game, but certainly with even no matter what you're up, you never feel like the lead is safe because of the three. You see teams, get 10 points in a minute, and then all of a sudden there's hope, and call doesn't go your way, and then now you're fighting, and so we want to play tough with a lead, and there's a lot that goes into like what we're doing, and we're talking about finishing everything, and that's offensively and defensively, and if we're building the right habits, we'll continue to improve.
Precious, I know Precious came with you guys on this trip. Is there a chance he plays on this road trip, or what?
He's doing a little more on the court. Like once a guy can start doing some stuff on the court, then usually they'll travel with us. Sometimes it's better to keep him back because we could do more rehab stuff at the facility. So it's case by case. But he's making good, steady progress. But he hasn't actually gone through practice yet. Yeah.